god, how much is this? We won! We hit Mythic! Oh my god! I'm so happy, man. After so many hours, I find that was the last counter spell I had. I need to keep plussing, and I hope he makes the wrong split. Like, even 2 lands and Jace is absolutely amazing for me. Every land he will put into Jace pile is basically a free misplay. Enjoy, bro. Actually need to think. Alright. Man, when I talk too much, I don't have time to think. Enjoy your damage. You are right, we cannot block. This is the turn for them. See? Told you. Alright, guys. This must be the game. We need to win this one, so let's try hard to maximum. Hello everyone, it's Lev here. Today's won't be the usual video. We will play for literal hours, and whatever you do, please watch the last game. It was absolutely amazingly epic, and honestly a lot of games that you will see today were absolutely epic. With this deck you really need to outplay your control opponents because they usually run more counter spells than you. Against mono black Liliana is a huge pain, and sometimes you need to play whole game around her. But if you make it right, you will hit this kind of win rate, and we hit top 90 spot in the world right now, and that's crazy. You will see it in real time. That was the whole road to Mythic. It was exhausting, exhilarating, and also really enjoyable after it ended, after we hit the spot. So guys, you will see a lot of games. I think they are really worth watching, but of course it will be a long video, so at least watch the last game. It was really epic. Some of the other ones also matched it. If you want to learn this kind of deck, this is video for you. I really think we outplayed a lot of our opponents, and that probably contributes to way higher win rate than we should ever have with this deck. So let's not make it longer. Video will already be very long. So all I will say, if you guys appreciate it, it was tremendous amount of work, and I really want to, show you the whole road, because if you are struggling with hitting Mythic, you have basically a template how you can do it with all the examples, all the games. The deck is here, and yeah, I hope it helps you. I hope it will be enjoyable. So if you appreciate all the effort, really subscribing helps the channel and makes me happy. So after those 2 days of crazy grind, I have some, happiness after this one. And the games were really cool, so I think you will like them. All right, let's go into action. And thank you for watching. Enjoy, guys, all the control action that you will see today. Alright guys, I'm really a little bit confused. Our opponent is a Gandalf, which always means mono red. However, he has a great pilgrim, so that is kinda fitting. Maybe it's some control, but I'm not sure. What do we do? You don't need to play this one first. If you have a perfect split in this deck, it's fine. Indeed, he is not an aggro player. That's crazy. Is that a tap land? Because then we can play Jace. No tap land, no place. That's fine. We will be the first with the Emperor, even if he's Esper, but so far he seems to be a Dimir. What are we playing against? Esper. Perfect. Alright. They need double, make disappear right now. I can play their Emperor. No, they didn't hit the mana right. Oh boy, so we have 2 ways. We can go super ham and try to sneak the Jace, or we can go Memory Deluge and try to go for a longer, better game. Then they can play Emperor after we Memory Deluge, which means that we are really behind on board instead of being ahead. If they have double make disappear, we will probably lose this game. And they should have 1 at least. And I'm not sure if I'm risking the second. Oh, hard situation. We don't have more land, so I cannot stall too much. If I had laid down arms, maybe I can kill the token, so his Emperor is not super scary. Is he thinking about the Emperor or make disappear? Make disappear. Unfortunately. Now we have make disappear. Spicy. Jace is the most important card for the matchup. Oh man, do we let him untap? If we play Deluge, he plays Emperor, right? No, he doesn't, because he... Oh my god, I forgot about second white. I talk too much, man. I make mistakes. What is the chance? It's just 11 cards. It's really low chance he drew 2 of them, but it happens. It happens. If I play the Jace, it gets countered. Do I lose the game? Maybe. We will think it's the most important decision of the whole match. Okay, we rolled the dice and it worked. Do we go for small meal or huge meal? Probably the small meal. We can start getting some card advantage. Maybe we can play the land on the next turn. Oh my god, that was intense turn, man. Let's see now if he plays Edict. Edict is the best answer to what is going on right now, but he needs very specific cards to answer. We have Soul Partitions. Going for cards. Alright. I need lands, man. Can I please hit them? No. No, you cannot. So be it. If this is how I need to hit my lands, I will. I will. I could go for the Farmhand. It's a cheap way to hit a land. Those are really good cards, man. Hard game so far. It's not going great for us, man. As you can see, we also have to discard. Sunfall is generally not great in this matchup. It can be used, but generally you can hit another one, and we also have Farewell, right? See? Nothing happened. This way we hard make disappear. We might be forced to discard 2 cards, but what can you do, man? They didn't do anything to Jace. Lay down arms are still useful. How many cards we have? 10. We go to 9 to 8, so we discard 1 of them. Soul Partition is really important. Farewell might be useful. It probably won't, but it might. I think this is... Man, slowly but surely we are trying to make it work. Like, it's like a labyrinth, man. You need to hit all the right corners. Probably lay down arms or Farewell. Good. Good. Let's see he could pass the priority and I would have to discard. Which is a bit funny. Do you want to counter a measly 2 mana removal spell with hard negate? Oh my god, that's actually a good decision because it's basically killing Jace, right? And that's huge for him. But we got a hard counter spell. You don't play many of those in the deck because you cannot. But they're like this is basically the best cards for the whole matchup. Like, I know it's Jace, but you get the idea. So, our plan kinda failed, and we need to find a new one. 1 loyalty. I mean, this is what lay down arms is in this matchup. Killing samurai after samurai. This way, his Emperor is at 1 loyalty. If he wants to make another one, he needs to kill her. If he doesn't, we have some breathing room, but he probably just needs to +1. But theoretically, we could Emperor, right? I think it's a worth counter spell. Also, if we wait, we probably will have hard time hitting anything. We don't have too much value, so, you know, it will be hard to keep up the mana. And with 6 cards, there is a decent chance he has no answers at some point. Mirax is in the graveyard. So generally I give us like 35% to win this game. It is possible, but we basically need to cheat something. He got some tokens and he will buff them. Good choice, good choice. But they tap while attacking, so that's something to consider. A lot of mana saved. I would really like to play Landman. Playing lands is really cool. In control against control, that's a big card. Alright, let's see. Sunfall could be huge in this situation. Is it better than Soul Partition? It might. How much loyalty? 2. I will take it, just because it's basically a creature with haste at some point. We don't keep basic. For first, we'll try to hit one differently. And we say go. Damage is not as scary, you just need to answer it at some point. Cycling the tower. Can we try to go for them? I think we can. Let's try. Let's try. We go under the stuff and let's make a creature. There is a risk Emperor will die, but he needs to spend cards on everything that is going on, and we have so many Memory Deluge. Alright, that's a good answer. Still a card, but not a good answer. I wanted one more token at least. I'm trying to starve them. They have Silver Scrutiny. I usually don't play more than one. Not sure how many they play. We have Sunfall though. They're trying to win by damage? Or maybe they are just trying to pressure us, you know? They don't attack with 1/1, so by hoarding the Farmhand we basically negate 1 damage a turn. Celestus, a strong card. A strong card. There is a chance they don't have a counter spell right now. Not the biggest chance, but that's decent. However, the Sunfall seems more promising, right? Just because we get a creature this way. Also, if he wants to flip, he needs to do nothing on him. No, please don't. Don't counter it. I really count on it, bro. Please don't. A hard counter spell again. Very, very bad for us. However, it's a hard counter spell. Another one. We baited 2 already. And he has 2 cards only. Lower and lower every turn. A basic and a Jace. That's huge. We definitely play the land. We need a lot of lands, man. Because we have like I can spend like 25 mana in 1 turn, so I probably won't get to this point. So the more the better. We have also Soul Partition of Jace, which might be our way out. Is he really thinking that he will kill us with just damage? It feels like it. I'm taking it. Maybe I should block the Samurai, but I still think we can hoard some more damage. We'll see. They're really going for it, don't they? I think it's farewell turn. He can make 1 creature. How many cards? 34. So, 4. Soul Partition and 3. We can mill 8 loyalty, 24 cards in 1 turn. That's not enough. I think this is the play. They need to stop countering at some point, because we cannot hold like infinite counter spells, but we still have 3 mana, so you know, they still have another one. Casualty, make disappear? No. We couldn't wait. With the Tapland it would take too long. Overrun. We can Soul Partition this if we want, but slowly but surely we are running them out of counter spells. They have only 1 card right now. Let's play the land. Is this Soul Partition? Is this Soul Partition to give us more time against the Samurai? I don't know. Do we do it now, before he draws? No. Now they know we have something, because nobody makes an upkeep stop unless they have something. And I don't think they expect this kind of bluff. So they decided they don't have stuff. Playing against Emperor would be interesting, because they cannot replay her after tapping so much mana, and 6 mana is a lot. Or we can, but they then just kill us with this. She cannot use royalty ability as well, but 5 damage a turn might be enough to kill us, so let's just go for the Samurai. Even if they put a counter, they will put it here to make 3 trees, so we are not targeting this one. Sunfall out. Land. 1 card. I think we are close to the moment when we need to gamble that he doesn't have what he needs. Land from the top. It's actually not the worst. No counter spells. Good.
I'll take note of all your claims. All your
Siphon inside, are you serious, bro? Oh my god, that if they steal my Jace, I will rage quit this game and, you know, play another instantly. They can hit. How many man, I need to play around my deck as well. And I didn't hit more than one. Man, it's stacked with make this. 3 of them are in the top. Oh my god, this will be so bad. This really worked around my plan. However, we can pay for mana. We can pay for mana. So they cast Siphon Insight, and in response we Soul Partition, and then we flip to daytime, which is not great. We have only Soul Partitions against Planeswalker. How many? 1, 2, 3. We have 1 in the deck. Only. That's a hard, you know, situation. If I replayed Jace and -5, I could also draw 3 cards. And get him. Alright, I think that's the best play. How many Jace do I have? Let's count. 1. He will hit freaking Jace, man. I can steal Jace with this. If he hits it. Maybe that's the plan. We wait until he hits Jace, we steal it, and we win by his own help. Let's flip to daytime. That's our Jace. Is it Memory Deluge or make disappear? I think we will win this game if we play it right. Make disappear should be enough interruption. He has creatures, something to consider. How quick was it? Was it a Jace quick or a make disappear quick? I think it could be Jace. He really grabbed it quickly. He already is highlighting it. Is it Jace? We hit 1. He might have hit the second one.
Strike fast and strike hard.
18 cards. Also, if he goes face, hoping to kill us on the next turn with counter, it's 5 and 6, right? 11. So if he wants to kill Jace, we get extra turn. And we will. Unless he plays another Emperor at the end step. But we can kill the token. I hope he taps out. Oh, please tap out fully. Like, man, just tap out this one single turn and you will get a heart after I mill you. 3, 6 mana. Oh my god, they tapped out. My friend. If you are a control player, you should never tap out fully. How much? I mean, yeah, he tapped out. The biggest sin of playing control. You never tap out, my friend. He knows. Good game, my friend. I really enjoyed this one. See, another epic freaking game. And that was our full plan. And we beat again deck that we should never beat because they are playing hard counter spells and we do not. I mean, how many? 2. Let's go for 3. They are counting that maybe we miscount. He tapped out. I'm so happy. And we won another one, which we absolutely shouldn't have won, but we did it. We milled full deck, man. Full heavy control style. A very weird hand. No blue mana, a lot of basics. Still, we have some plays. This is a Teferi with no sleeves, so it has to be mono red, because everyone with Teferi always plays mono red, right? 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 Oh my god, it's a black deck. Perfect. Maybe we have a chance, because man, our start is really slow and really bad. We need a single blue mana to fix this whole mess. Are we good enough to draw it during the game? Okay. Oh my god, that's a land. Maybe I should play the farmhand, not sure. We exile it first. Why? Because then he can cut it down and we won't be happy about it. I mean, 1 damage to the face, I guess. So yeah, when they have open mana with Tenacious Thunder, and Mono Black seems to be playing Mirex quite a lot lately. Sunfall is extremely good in this matchup. They really based a lot of their power on Shortcut. And without Invoke they cannot burst you as before. They sometimes play Corrupt. See? No problem, bro. No problem. Absolutely not a problem. You will make a great Sunfall token, my friend. We draw a card. We actually can take some more damage if we want. Or we can just try to go for Sunfall directly. They won't attack into Emperor, right? And we don't want to pay the ward on the Flesh Gorger. We could double block, but they can cut down and suddenly we lose everything. We have Emperor with 2 loyalty and we can Sunfall on the next turn, so that's something. Emperor is really strong against Mirex, so we probably will need her. This is a decent Sunfall turn. We also get a token. Let's go. A bit greedy. Normally I like waiting more than this. This is like minimal value that you need from Sunfall, but it's not too much. Alright, I feared that they will replay Shortcut, and that would be a big problem. Trespasser is okay. It hurts cards, but not much more. And we have easy way with the farmhand. Yeah, we want to get to 4 mana really badly. They probably have a remover, right? That's what the priority is. This is also a great card to discard for Emperor, but not for now. We play the card, which means it's a 3/3, which means our Sunfall token is enough to block it. No removal at the end step. Weird. Why? Bruh. Bruh? Let's see it. Is it Edict that will target a token creature? Just Infernal Grasp. I mean, sure. 1 card out. No blockers. It will be Emperor probably. That's a good tempo play. It's not a great value, but we don't need the value. Land. Ooh, that's a weird one. We could try to hit the land. If we miss, that will suck quite a lot. That's important decision. If we miss this, we do nothing this turn. Maybe we just discard the land and go from there. He doesn't have too much, so maybe we can play it on 6 lands as well. Yeah, I think that should be okay. I think that should be okay. Also means we don't go to nighttime, so the next Trespasser won't be as scary. This is not a basic. I mean, we have insane value. Anything with haste and Aegis Underdog, so let's not attack. And it will cost the full turn, so it's hard for them to pair it with removal. 2 cards to go, it's not super scary. See? Second one? Daytime. I mean, it's not a lot of damage overall. He should be exiling his own stuff. It might mean Takenuma, but I still think it's a mistake. This might be a tell that we have Emperor.
Guards, to me.
We do it so he cannot flip. We have other Memory Deluge, so even if they exile it, it's okay. What is the play? Edict? Go for the float. I mean, that's it. They don't have anything more. And those are good cards. I like the land. I like Lay Down Arms quite a lot as well. Do we kill Trespasser or we just block it? Jace seems like a given, right? How many cards? 3 in the graveyard. Make Disappear not the best. So we can Jace... No. Let's Lay Down Arms. Not sure what we discard, but we discard something. We can give up a little bit of value. It's first. He has Mirax, this will be some problem. But I hope we can beat it. We don't need to protect anything, let's take a hit. Tenacious Underdog is a low chance still, like in 1 top card. Good. Good. Do we want to mill him? Or we want to go for Emperor? He will start making Mirax tokens, so probably the Emperor, right? Let's not attack, because we need to defend the Mirax tokens. Maybe Lifelink, but it won't help against poison. However, the bigger stats might. And Soul Partition is huge card, always. Alright, so you cannot minus the newest Mirax, but you can always do it against others. If he edicts this, we can Soul Partition and get her back. And he really needs good draws against this. You cannot really answer to Emperor without Emperor getting value. Let's see, is that a removal? Is that edict? Is that nothing? Is that shorted? So we should be winning this game, but we still need to play it right, and it kinda depends what he draws. He might go around stuff. Sure. It's okay. I will sacrifice the farmhand. If the risk was shorted, I would leave the farmhand for the lifelink, but shorted is not scary here. And we get another token, which means his Mirax is negated fully. We play the land for sure. Big question, is this Jace? We could mill him really hard, man. And we can draw 3 cards on the next turn. And he just makes Mirax tokens, it's not very good. I like it, I think it's good. He will get Tenacious Underdogs though, right? His only removal for Planeswalkers might be Edict, which means he cannot target Jace, which means Emperor will die if he plays Edict, so we could maybe be more greedy, right? Go to 6 loyalty? What if they hit Tenacious Underdog? We can Soul Partition it and they cannot replay it and they lose the full turn? But then we cannot Soul Partition our Jace. It's a risky play. It's a risky play. I can see this being a mistake, but I hope maybe he won't hit it. He didn't hit a single Underdog. Sometimes they don't play too many of those, like There's so much Exile Man right now. Really good. That was a risky play, but it paid off really well. They already played Takenuma as well, so it's even better. They cannot get back. And suddenly, 16 cards in the graveyard. If they play anything else, we start doing cards with Jace. I would rather him to target Jace first or tap out, so I'm sure that he cannot respond with, like, March, basically. Oh my god, he got it in the head. Oh man, that's so unlucky for him and so hilarious for us. I did not expect he will attack like this, man. Enjoy your damage. You are right, we cannot block and save her, but you are attacking air, so why would we care? He draws a card, but it kinda works into our plan, doesn't it? After this we only have 1 mana, so I probably... Yeah, I have Emperor after this, and he knows about it. Jace. Otawara is really nice. It is an instant removal basically against things like Shrouded. Let's do it like this. He cannot even make a creature at the end step. I mean, why not, right? Yeah. Slowly but surely we are closing the game. Alright. Alright. We should be winning this one. 1 card, 1 underdog. He can pay 4 mana attacks, but he knows that his underdog will die. We can bounce the Jace, which is a good play. It means we are drawing cards on the next turn. We could also draw 3 cards, mill 3 cards from him. Man, I'm so dumb. I can also win the game, you know. That's also sometimes a good strategy because black decks don't run counter spells, so it means they cannot interact with the stack. I mean, rings a bell, doesn't it? 1. -5. Like when you see the first Jace, you know that you are gone. Nobody plays this unless they have another. Alright, that was an interesting deck. Double check, 14 cards. Enjoy, my friend. I mean, winning game with Otawara and bouncing of the Jace is pretty decent. Oh, I like it. Thank you, bro. Let's go with this one. Let's not mess it up, just to be sure. 5. Go. Oh man, you need to work for those wins, but they're epic. Shrouded, Lance, Shrouded, and Geeks Command. I mean, let's play the Lance, show him the card. That was the last one in our hand. Alright, he can make Mirex. Good game, my friend. Thank you. That was a really cool game. Isn't this better than playing 3 creatures on curve and winning up to Mythic? Like, how can you even compare Mono-Red against, you know, this kind of epic game? Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was really fun. Alright, having Meg disappears, 2 of them is already a really strong start. A bit better than we should have normally. Let's see. Alright, passing the turn. Planes. We really want to play first for discovery at the end step. If they counter it, it will hurt. Emperor turn. Scary. I need to do it. I'm falling too much behind if I don't, and they play Emperor right now. So that's a problem, but if you just wait, I have 1 blue mana, which means I can counter Emperor, then I'm in some real trouble main phase. Like, I cannot do anything then. We don't even have double blue mana, that sucks as well. I need to do something right now. Alright, I think I know. It sucks that we only hit white mana, unfortunately, and only blue mana is tapped, drawn on this turn, I believe. What can you do? What can you do? Do we draw a card? I mean, we could. Because this token is dead. So let's do it. We might mill something cool.
No
We milled
secret
really bad
escapes
cards,
my
unfortunately. But we hit our third Make Disappear. We can only play one a turn though, so that's a problem. You generally want to stack them. Are they playing exactly the same deck? No, we don't run Rivalry Reserve, but it's really similar.
I know where to find all
Alright,
the
they main face Jace, but they were more lucky with mana base, even though they played 3 colors and we play only 2. Doesn't feel great, I have to say. They're fully tapped.
organic minds are easy.
I mean, if we're doing it this way, let's do it this way. And let's play the run so we finally can unleash our double blue to our triple blue friend. Oh, this mill was unfortunate. Those were really bad cards for the matchup. But you cannot ever know. Alright, he wants to go through the Jace, it seems. He milled really good cards. So on the randomness side, they're getting really good draws. We have Make Disappears, but not capacity to play them. Alright, cut down. Still down to 5 cards, so maybe that's something. We'll probably make an Emperor token. That's a man, what's up with the Shuffler? Like, I like those cards, but when I have mana to play them, it's not looking great, man, so far. Let's keep plussing. He can deal only 1 damage, so that's not enough unless he has Eiganjo, but Eiganjo is already here. So let's go for Farmhand. This way we can create at least some board and finally play some more lands. Really important in control matchups. Memory Deluge. No. First Make Disappear out. But that was a decent Make Disappear. We need to get back into the tempo because we are really behind right now. We also are 6 cards in the library behind them. Alright, sure. Those samurais are not having the best day of their life. The Sunfall token might be really important. It's not easy for them to remove. SLOTH'S. Ooh, that's a card. That's a card. Do we want to counter it? They draw a lot of cards with this, so that's something, but they also cycle bad cards. That's a huge decision. This will change everything. It also gives them mana, so they can Memory Deluge on the next turn. They have Jace in the board. Let's do it. Oh, that's such a neat interaction. I didn't think about it, right? If you have a like no power, you cannot casualty 1 for Make Disappear. That's pretty huge, man. Alright, so they have 3 mana, they need to pay 4. So they cannot Make Disappear. Normally, if they had a creature with power, they could Make Disappear and, you know, match all the copies. They can play 3 mana Jace, but then they kill their own Jace, so that's not great for them. So I don't think they can follow up in any meaningful way. Finally, we got a -1. Really nice. Really nice. Is that a counter spell? Is that a counter spell? So we can mill them, or we can try to draw. If we hit a land, man, we can make a good play then. Let's go for it. Might be bad, but what can you do? Emperor, Sunfall, Union, land. Thank you. Amazing. If I want to make sure Make Disappear... No, I don't need casualty. I don't need casualty. I Sunfall you. Ah? That hurts, doesn't it? And we will have a 3/3 token that basically has haste, so he cannot answer it easily. He might have March, he might have Soul Partition most likely. It goes around cut downs as well, so he probably needs to think about it. This is a big play. Very nice, very nice. We could transform it or hold up Make Disappear. How many Emperors we wasted? None. I think there was one. Maybe it was his? Yeah, we milled his. Alright, alright. We could make an Emperor token. That would really help with make disappear. It might be a bad play, but let's try.
Guards,
I'm scared, but I'm really low on mana, and this will be his big turn, so I really want to have at least some influence over this. Like what will happen in the end. Because bad things will happen to us. Five cards, 6 mana. He needs to play land to hit Memory Deluge, and we also don't need casualty then. He can minus the samurai, so it won't hit, and they decided as well that they want to go on this. It would be fun, because if he minus the samurai, I cannot casualty on this one, but at least we force something, I guess. Especially for the next
You
turn.
can be made to obey.
Do I transform it? Then they will kill it, so let's try to have some make disappears maybe, or maybe for the next turn. Right now it might be a bit too obvious that it's an option. And we can also plus his samurai token, right? He cannot buff it as well.
Heal.
I cannot casualty, man, that hurts. Do we go for lay down arms? Maybe that was his plan? We definitely play land, that's for sure. We could hit Memory Deluge before him. Not a bad play if you ask me, but we cannot make disappear then. Cut down won't do it. Go for, let's see what removal he, it might be, oh, it might be Emperor, right? They sacrifice her. And we can activate the token and do stuff. Alright, if they cast Emperor, we can try Memory Deluge. Don't play the Emperor, please. Okay, thank you. That's meaningful. Land for their Memory Deluge. Not yet, but soon. It also means... Oh, that was Emperor and Sword Partition we really needed to... Man, he's really good at milling our key cards. I milled one Emperor as well, but no Jace and no Partitions. If I play Deluge, he will also do it. Now I will do it. I have open mana. I'm ready to fight at the end step. I also have lay down arms, which is pretty good. It means that he needs double removal to protect the Jace. Let's hit first and see what happens. Life total doesn't matter, it's all about the cards. I mean, it can matter at some weird situations. He wants to Otawara it. Not super surprised. So this way, if we Soul Partition it, it will be hard to play, but it will still be playable. I can bounce my own Jace after minus... Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So I need 2 mana, then I need 4... Oh, that's not perfect. They can pay the make disappear, but not 2 of them. Jace is really important for the matchup. I'm scared, but I think I have to do it like this. We have 1 Jace in the board, so that's something. How many cards? 11. Not yet. Definitely. Let's stack some cards. We basically mill 3 cards a turn. Just it's delayed and you don't see it. I mean, if he wants to fight for the Jace, I'm ready for the fight, and it will be hard, man. They definitely play some counter spells, right? We don't see them here, so that's scary. Are they all in the hand? They might be. They definitely might be. Alright. I think we are a bit behind, man. How much mana do we need to use? Enough to not play Memory Deluge. This can be soul partitioned nicely, but I want to soul partition my Jace. I think we do it, but then Jace goes through, right? Alright. Alright, you have it. It's just a 2-2. It means that we can cast Memory Deluge as well. He will probably counter it, I would guess, but maybe? Like, if he counters it, that's one counter spell down. We need to fight for those. 28. He can play at most double Jace for 30 cards, so he can kill us, but we can make disappear one. Okay, another Emperor. Soul partition.
Much noise.
We only fear double Jace, right? What is their Planeswalker removal so far? Counters percent Otawara. Otawara bounce was pretty... No, they bounced their own. Maybe they don't have much. This way we get ahead. So we could get some more cards. How many Jace do we have in the hand? In the deck? 1, 2. We have 2 more here. 2 more Jace. Is this worth milling him? Or maybe we just go for maximum value and the next Jace is Lethal. Or we go 12 cards and it's Lethal in a second. I cannot tap the remaining 2 mana. I played the land? I think I did not. Oh man, that's a really hard decision. 29. I don't know what to do, man. Drawing 3 cards might not matter at all. That were 3 Jaces, I think. 1, 2, 3. He has only this one. That's everything. The point is that moment I hit another Jace, I can win the game. Leaving 1 loyalty would enable my soul partition, but I was scared that he will just kill it. Like, he has this token, right? So if I leave it at 1 with no protection, if I use this as a protection, then I cannot bounce Jace, so I might as well go for 5. Which mills a lot. As you can see, we milled all of his win cons. How many Emperors? 3? So he has 1 Emperor, I believe. I know, head hurts, but we need to check. 3 Emperors, so I think there's 1 more. I'm not loving it. Let's see how many Jaces he will mill for us. -2. He's going for the greedy version. Memory Deluge. Alright. If we hit Jace from the top, I think we win the game, right? We need a creature. No, because counter spells are 2 mana. So if we hit Jace from the top, we win the game right now. I really hoped it would be Jace, man. I really hoped for it. Make disappear, right? Let's not grab it too quickly, so he doesn't know that we hit it. I think it's Otawara, and we don't play it, probably. We played the island anyway, that's good. Alright, bro. I think we have a fair shot at winning this game. We will soul partition the token at the end step. This way he cannot make disappear us with casualty. And then we try to force one Jace. They will be prepared. They know that after Memory Deluge we were fishing for Jace. They know we probably hit him, so they will be prepared with all the mana, I would guess. Damage does not matter, so we don't need to defend at all. It's just about those cards. 9 cards. They actually have trouble killing us, man. I could also Soul Partition their Jace. If they replay, it will be at 5 royalty. They don't mill us. And they need to pay what? 6 mana, 3, 6. Which means we play Jace and we win. It's really tempting. I think it's a risky play, but if it works, we will win the game. And we only fear counter spells. The other choice would be... the other one is to kill the creature. How many make this? Like, we can identify how many they have in the hand by now. 2. So they have 2 probably. Are they good players? So far, they were pretty decent. Good player won't tap out and he will just hold the mana and we'll be in some trouble. I risk it. I really want the other play, but I think it's more risky and I have feeling that it won't work. And I want to win this. They are not tapped at all. Do we go for it now? So let's assume they have double make disappear, which is probably the case. I tap 4 mana. I have 6, 9 or 10. Probably 10. I should think more, but I want to make it a bit more action-packed. I know. I know. So, 10 mana. I play Jace, I have 6. We can make disappear and to make disappear, and we just pay the mana. They are ready for it, man. They know. They absolutely know. And if we don't do anything, they Memory Deluge. Do we need all the loyalty? We just need 3. This 1 mana? Who knows, maybe it will be important. They cannot put 1 card into their library, right? In any way. Witness the Future is sorcery speed, so I don't think so. So let's go for this. Yep, only 1 blue mana. Bring it on, bro. We know it had to happen. If they have Dissipate, I think we lose. Oh my god, negate? Are you serious, bro? I don't have anything in the deck that beats this. Oh my god, I don't have hard counter spells. Do we have 1 Jace in the deck? I think we do. So maybe this is just 1 round that he won. Alright, I think we still have 1, right? I hope. Yep. We have 1. Also, there's no Memory Deluge. Maybe we need to hit him when he's tapped, hoping that he can kill us. Emperor? And Memory Deluge. What would you say if I go for Discovery? If I have first? What if I played a Memory Deluge as well, and I will try to hit Jace first. Let's not grab it too quickly, because that will be obvious that we have Jace. I mean Farmhand? I don't know, man. We already have the land for the next turn. So, if we are tapped, I hope he will just go all in to try to mount the pressure, because he has 6 turns to kill us. And we have 16 cards. He can mill 12 only. So we are 4 cards safe. And we know that we milled all of his Jace. If he plays Takenuma, that might be the only chance he can mill us. I hope he doesn't, or it's not here. Good. Sorcery, speed. Tapping a lot of mana. Which means Casting a counter spells loses he the game. We won, guys. I think we won. This is one of those games I told you in the comments that, man, some of the games with this deck are so freaking epic. Oh, it's great you exile the graveyard. He didn't want to draw too many cards, man. Land. Jace. Go! Explosion? No, he will fight for it. You need to pay. Should I play the farmhand first? Yes. Was I too excited? Yes, but it won't matter. We had like hit up too much mana, man. And that was the last counter spell. And that's how you win a control mirror against deck that had better counter spells than you. We generally were not favored in this matchup. We should lose it, but we managed to sneak this win, man. Okay, that was super epic. Alright, going first. Make disappear Soul Partition Emperor into Sweeper. Alright. Alright. Hopeful. The guy is as red as it gets. But at least Urabrask. Alright, that's at least cool. Our friend Star seems to be forgetting he's playing Magic, so you can tell that he's playing Mono Red by this, basically. Like, from my experience, Mono Red players usually forget they're playing Magic. It's like just alt-tabby, they're watching movies, like playing soccer, and it's like, yeah, I click the button and, you know, they're still ranking to Mythic. So, let's see. When he wakes up and remembers that he indeed is playing Magic. Let's go with the planes. First, I'm not sure which bluff is better. See? 100%! Mono Red players just always forgetting they are playing the game at all. So, they have Swift Spear. However, they are not good enough to be on the play, so there's our chance here. And that will be made disappear? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Maybe we can get rid of Squee in a second. Jace. Jace is a really interesting option. So, if we want to play Jace, right now we should play the land. But if we want to go for Emperor next turn, it's just Raffine Tower and Soul Partition. I think we just wait. I think this is better. First, we don't need to pain ourselves with play with fire into the face. And we have a bit more control over the situation. I mean, a little bit. And also, this is a really good target for Soul Partition. You want to pass the priority pretty fast. Sometimes they play with fire. In this unfortunate situation, we still bounce the adversary, just because it's more expensive. First we accept, we let them scry, that's important. They need to make this decision before you show your hand. They're keeping on top. And don't forget, on this turn it seems like Swift Spear has better stats. In reality it's just a 1-2. Just a measly 1-2. If we play Jace, yeah, I like the Jace here. It can work for us during multiple turns. Emperor is also really tempting. I'm not sure if Emperor wasn't best, but Jace is just super tanky, man. Invasion of Turkey, perfect. 2 damage? Bruh. You need way more than this. 3 damage. You need way more than this. And now, every single turn, Jace is bigger. And Swift Spear is not attacked. The point is that at some point you sweep the board and Jace forces wider board just to have the same power. And they will lose it. We also have Make Disappear target, or the casualty target, should I say. Now we need one more land for Farewell, and we already have a blocker for Jace, so they can play with fire. Sure. You don't counter burn spells, you counter everything that is permanent. They might go for the Dragon thing, Shivan Devastator, land into Shivan and try to kill Jace, maybe. We try to slow them down. slowly but sure we are getting our value. We could even draw cards with Jace. But do we? Do we? What is the next play? Devastator, because it has flying, right? They probably won't play around Emperor. This could be first for Discovery, this card. We generally don't like to mill them. Let's keep plusing, I think.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
We still do not attack. He also has the Founder. Founder will be a problem at some point, and we need Emperor trigger to answer it. You are great. Yeah, I guess 5 damage. It's weird. Today, like, right now everyone is playing this weird version. They even play the werewolves again. We kinda need the Emperor, man. We kinda need the Emperor. Because of Devastator, right? Maybe we go white. I think, like, he's fully tapped out, so we are sure to get 2 triggers from this. That's a nice one. That is a nice one, but maybe it's for Devastator. He will play it, so let's make some stops later. He will play it and try to kill the Emperor, and there's nothing we can do about it. But we can have 4/4 in the board, and that's meaningful. I wish we could put a counter here, because then we can transform the Farmhand. Do we kill the Swift Spear? I think we kill the Devastator. Like, we have 5/5 in the board. It will be hard for him to burn, especially on 3 mana. Also, this is disabled basically permanently. He needs 7 mana to get any value from the graveyard with it. So they play it instead of Squee, I guess? Not sure, maybe? Alright, so 1 removal Neri for sure. If they play 1 removal, what happens? There are 2/3, so they need 2 removal to make it work. I fear they might have play with fire into play with fire, but then that's still good. Yeah, let's go for it. Show me what you got. There's obviously some trick, but I think they don't have enough tricks to trade versus everything. Alright.
I'll be back.
Cool. I'll take it. That's everything, my friend. Extremely bad draw. But what can you do? We are waiting with the Farmhand, I think. It's not like we are winning with damage generally. Sure. A 2/2 approaches. And they will try to flip the tag here. Very nice draw. Absolutely nice draw. Let's get some value, shall we? We'll play like this. A bit on the risky side, but I still think it's okay. We get back the loyalty by plussing, and we can already start pressuring. Maybe we win some by damage. Usually that's not how you win, but sometimes. Alright. 2 damage, or you have another one. He has another one. The point is, he flips, but we can just kill it very, very easily. Right? We have enough planes. We have 4, so easily. See? 2 damage is not enough. It looks funny, but still, we get the idea. He has another Shivan Devastator, right? If we play Memory Deluge on 1 land, we could make it work, but that's not great, right? I think Sunfall is the best. Yeah, we get a very nice token. I should maybe attack first, but I won't. And I mean, let's keep the Jace. I don't need to draw the card. Like remember, every loyalty Jace has basically buffers some damage. And if he won't draw a land, he cannot kill Jace. Of course he probably will, because then he can, but you know, we need to play around stuff. Easy. Absolutely easy. Fortunately, we have enough removal to absolutely decimate it anyway. Sure, you get another one. Slowly but surely, we are getting the advantage. So no squid seems. He plays adversaries, but he already has so many targets that it doesn't really matter. Perfect, this is what I wanted. Now we can play this into Memory Deluge, and that's exactly the play I hoped for. We do not attack. We're at 10 man. He has more value with the Nahiri Warcrafting, but he doesn't burn us as well as he wants. Sure. Will he go for Jace, or he gives up and goes for the face? Still here. Sure. Enjoy. Emperor? Emperor. I could go for Memory Deluge, maybe that was better, but I just cannot resist killing them with, you know, flood of Emperors, basically. Do we need more mana? For 8. Double Emperor. 11. Looks great. They have a little bit more time, but it's fine. I mean, this is a cycling into Emperor, that's pretty perfect. Man, can you imagine this deck? Like, they're just playing on 3 lands all this time. They probably had choice, but they don't need more than one. And they will scoop after this play, because it's really bad play, man. Oh boy, I love it. Very nice, very nice. Maybe, my friend, you will consider playing an actual deck that doesn't rely on hitting your cards luckily. And this is how we hit Diamond Tier 1. Very nice. Right, going first. This is not a great hand, but it can be great. Alright, I think I'll take it. It might be a very good move, but I don't think mulliganing will make it better. Let's start with the planes, in case we need to lay down arms on something expensive and we hit a Triumph or something. Or maybe just Officer. Alright, see? Here it is. Let's not show that we have blue as well. And let's go for Soul Partition, because Talia might be behind the corner. She usually is. Which means that we have used this on the Officer. Then we lay down arms. Vanguard. That's really good. Do you want to attack? You see that we have something, but you have no idea what. Ah, Smite? But Smite wouldn't give me priority, my friend. We can still pay the word. Let's highlight the land, so he thinks that maybe we have something. If he won't attack, we still exile the Vanguard, so that would be really good for us. I mean, it nearly worked. It nearly worked. See ya. So less damage to the face. We always like to see it, especially when Jace is here. No red, no haste. Next stage. Trying to hit the Sunfall. We will see. Maybe we can clear the board and draw cards with Jace. That would be interesting. Vanguard. Ah, not enough attack. Perfect. Perfection. We could go for Emperor. Then we cannot exile, right? We cannot exile. I will be thinking long. I want to make sure that I win this game. So if I go Otawara, I play the Emperor. If they attack, like we can minus this. They attack with this, we make a token, and we block. We have 2 loyalty. What is the next play? I mean, it looks good. I think it's okay. We could also kill Vanguard, but then what? We don't really do much. Like, we don't progress our game plan. With Emperor, we can start protecting both planeswalkers, and then every turn we get a free value, right? So even if we trade card for card, we still get the value here. Without the planeswalker, we just have less cards. We could still maybe win. Bro, come on. Come on. He can still name the Emperor. That was a huge mistake. Let's see if he knows this. See, when I play too fast, I make mistakes. And believe me, this is fast for me. This is actually too fast for me. There's so many decisions. And let's see if he knows. He probably plays this deck for like 1 month. He doesn't. He could name Emperor and we won't be able to use her, because we would need to pay 2 mana tax. I messed up, and he also messed up. I love it. Really good. Nice trade. 1 creature out. Very, very nice. Thank you. Honestly, I don't mind them scooping. They usually scoop when they feel they will lose anyway, so they don't want to spend like 10 minutes playing the game, when in the end they will D-rank. What is this? Generally Taplands are not played by the aggro decks, because they really want this turn 1 play. So hopefully he won't follow up with anything that is super meaningful. I might be wrong. Crowbar. Alright. A 2/2 approaches. That can be a nice target for Jace. With 4 loyalty. Huh. With 4 loyalty, they cannot burn it easily. Nahiri Warcrafting, if they play Mountain, they can kill Jace, and we are left with not much. We don't have double blue for Deluge. We could also Soul Partition this, but next turn we cannot play Jace because we don't have double blue. Alright, that's the deal breaker for me. I should read the card. I forgot it can destroy artifact or enchantment. And doesn't matter now, but it's actually pretty huge. In some situations, this ability can be game winning. I forgot about it fully. And you need to get rid of Crowbar, right? As a card, I always remember as a 2 mana 2/2 that can be re-equipped. Indeed, red. Is this Nahiri Warcrafting? Please no. At least they won't draw a card, right? Okay, having Otawara is insanely important, man. Show me. He might burn Jace, but I'm getting my card. Bro, come on, I wanted to see this deck. Man, that's a cool mountain, by the way. However, if they will try to burn Jace, we can bounce it. Not sure if we will do it. That's actually really good for us. I love it. This is basically 3 mana, draw 1 card. And that's really good ratio for us. So this is a full-blown control deck. A lot of sweepers, for sure. Why is red here? As long as it's your turn, equipped creature has first strike and trample. Alright. Interesting. But it's just a 2/2. No haste as well. So a lot of tokens. I think I've played against this at least similar deck. It didn't have crowbars, but maybe I just didn't see them. Interesting, isn't it? Huh. How much we value first Jace? This doesn't really do much, so they also play Planeswalkers, right? We can protect Jace, but then we cannot use Emperor. I might regret it, but I think we can let Jace go.
None of this calculates.
They don't attack, but it's fine. We still get a lot of value with Emperor.
Run away.
He wanted to show that he expected it, and that's why he didn't attack, and that was a good play. Not gonna lie, that was a good play. We have Soul Partitions, we have Farewell. I think we play this. We also get second blue thanks to this, so we really want to. It might be hard for him to do something around this board, and we have so many options. Let's start some pressure. Like, it probably won't be super meaningful, but why not? I like his deck. It's interesting. This will be a cool game. Alright, we have Memory Deluge. It's pretty comfortable playing against control deck that has no blue. Because you can do things like this. Even if they kill Emperor, it's fine. Like, I don't mind it. I already got 3 cards out of it. We would never counter it, bro. What's up? I guess they wanted to get one more life.
Years of training.
Oh my god, that's so expensive, man. Alright, Soul Partition, probably not. Is this make disappear? They don't play. They definitely play a Planeswalker. Let's take one of them. Land for Farewell. Man, he really thinks he's smart. He doesn't realize that we have so many ways to save everything, but we just don't care. I won't take a land in this situation. It's so funny, they actually think they're outplaying us. Oh boy, poor guy. Alright, do we do anything? I think no. We are fine with the current situation. I would prefer to have lands, but you know, it's fine. Should I? Oopsie. When I win the game. We will see. So far so good, but definitely we need some more lands for Memory Deluge. He's at 29, so, you know, it will take a moment. He doesn't want to trade, so let's see. He has something I don't know about. Like, he has something that makes this deck strong. It might be a Planeswalker like Chandra. Something is there. Do I need land with Soul Partition? I don't think we're so desperate for the land. We will just draw it at some point. And I mean, we are dealing 4 damage a turn. Not bad, not bad. If we hit Emperor at any point, we can put a plus counter and use Farmhand ability. 7 mana for a 3/3 lifelinker, right? Pretty cool. And we still have Make Disappears. We can play Farewell at any point we want. We'll exile this and we'll exile all the equipment and all board. However, this is our only Farewell. We need to be careful. We probably want a lot of win cons before we do it. Like, we want to have a lot of stuff. Ah, I really wanted the land from the top. Really wanted the land. We need more mana before we play this. This one is more expensive to equip, so let's go for this one. As long as it's your turn. First strike and trample. I kinda missed it, you know. I kept attacking and I didn't realize that it's, you know, first strike. But it's fine. It worked out, right? So it must have been good. I mean, what are they doing? If they equip everything on this, I just soul partition it and there's no creatures. One of the downside of playing tokens. We definitely need some more lands. We need to cast Memory Deluge. When we do it, we should be really ahead. Sunfall is also pretty good. The point is, I want to see what his real play is. So far, he's super lowballing, and so am I. So we are not fighting for Sirius yet. I need more lands, man. I really need to draw some lands. Sure. Enjoy. Yay, you equipped a 2/2 with 8 mana. That's great. I could just double block it, man. I don't care about winning with the damage, in all honesty. So we could kill it, or we can just start the game. I don't know, man. Like, good job. Good job. You killed the summer. Oh boy, the deck I've seen previously was way stronger. Like, they were really tempo aggressive. It seems to be a weird mashup. Like, I think there's some combo here, right, that I just don't know about. It has to be. There's some power level behind the deck I didn't see so far. Because, like, it seems really weak right now. It's probably a bit better against, you know, like, aggro decks, but with cards like the Halberd, it's not great for defending anyway, right? No first strike, so it's just a 2/2. That's your real card. Makes sense. Do we want him to recast? No, just count. Enjoy. Oh yes, that's the stuff. See, I told you, there's something they're missing, and that was the card. Alright, going first. I think I keep it. It's really slow hand, but lay down arms can save us. No sleeves. I need to start making some stats. What the deck with no sleeves usually is. Is this mono red? No. Grixis. Interesting. Alright, we would like some basic with first. Make disappear. Alright. Extremely slow start, but we have a lot of triumphs in the field already. Insanely important draw, man. Insanely important. I will play like this. It seems to be more Rakdos than Grixis so far. Reanimator deck. I think it's Reanimator deck. That's the only type of text that plays this. Yeah, Olivia. Alright, so they play 4 cruelties probably. They cannot play it yet. We have Farewell, so we are not super scared. I need a land for the next turn. Lay down arms. Do we really want to hit Olivia with it? Because then we need a plains. I mean, we have good mana, so we might take it. By the way, great draw. No joke, great draw, man. And yeah, we also need basic for this card. Is that Raffine Tower or this one? 3/5 mana. I played the land for the turn. I did. I will risk this one. Might be a mistake. I should probably think about it longer, but you know, let's not push the luck. Liliana is the biggest punish so far.
You'll drop it.
I think we go for lay down arms. And here we go again with Liliana. Always a pain. We need 5 mana for first and make disappear. Reanimator decks should not play counter spells, to be honest. But just in case, let's do the thing. And we have 7 cards again. And we still have another first, so one basic needs to stay. Let's pair them so I won't forget. Are you freaking serious? Go away. Alright, so if he plays Pilfer, he might also play Duress. He really likes discarding stuff so far.
We all have things we'd rather.
What about the laydown arms? Huh. He's not using too many creatures and they will be huge, so let's go with laydown arms for now. Filling the graveyard. The problem is that he might discard Farewell on the next turn, which would be really devastating because that's our only exile effect on the graveyard. But he is far from casting stuff. We can always Sunfall later, right? You have 3, 4. This would be the 5th plane. Planes. Alright. I think this is the play. I would love another Make Disappear. Good. Not sure why they scooped. Probably because they didn't hit enough lands and they feel they cannot come back. But they could, probably. Alright, the opening hand is okay, it's not great. On the draw, honestly nothing is great, but it can be bearable sometimes. Mono black, that's good. That's good, we definitely need something like this to get back into the game after being on the draw. This all, like when you are on the draw, you always feel like you are super behind and you need to work out your way, you know, into the game again. So this is some kind of Dimir. Let's play the farmhand. We also can see that they probably, like they might have Make Disappear. There was no permanence in the battlefield, so it had to be some kind of instant. They still have it. Alright, so it's Fair Mastermind. And so Kaito on the next turn. They attack first, now Kaito, and draw card. They don't? Weird. Very weird. Let's go for balance mana. Even though we show we have more lands, it's not a big information. I mean, let's attack, I guess. They definitely have an instant, so it makes playing stuff a bit harder. Not perfect, not perfect. I hope they won't play more Mastermind. We really have a lot of answers, but we didn't draw them. Like, laydown arms would absolutely solve the whole situation fully. We don't care about the damage too much. We care about attacking a little bit. Alright. I'm happy I have Soul Partition. Because, oh boy, that would hurt. That would hurt. At least we slow it down by 2 turns. And they are also tapped out fully. Which means we can go for Jace right now. We could try to mill them. But I much rather... I think they have Edict, so I will regret it a little bit, but what can you do, man? Like, drawing cards... I think it's worth the risk. They also need to pay 2 mana, and that will make turn a bit worse, but... They only have 4 cards. And they have the Fairy. Oh boy. What is this deck? Alright.
It's nice to see a familiar face.
Alright, Soul Partitions are honestly really good, man. I mean, like, really good. Man, this will be a hard game. Let's actually think about it. I think we're at huge disadvantage right now. So we could start doing 3 cards a turn. They will start doing cards with their Mastermind as well. So not the best deal, honestly. Sure, that will come back on the next turn, so that's scare as well. I mean, I could try to draw cards after exiling Mastermind. The fairy will survive though, and that's really bad for us. That's a Samtel. I didn't minus the Mastermind, so it suggests that I want him to block it. And he won't, because he actually is smart.
Who taught you your manners?
Organic minds are easily quelled.
No setbacks next time.
Alright, not looking great. We needed some removal. We don't have enough planes. If we draw lay down arms, that would really help the situation, man. We can draw it. We have many ways to do it. Not one in the hand though. We cannot draw cards anymore. Because, you know, sure that. It's not drawing cards. Oh my god, really? Maybe I just triple mill them. It's what... Man, we need some more mana to do it. But that would work, right? It's what... We can protect Jace maybe? Or maybe we just -7 it. So it will be 21 cards. They are at 27. 12? And they will kill us in time, I think, but maybe. I think this and farewell. This gives us different strategies at least. I'm a bit scared, but I think I have to do it. I mean, they have removal in the hand most likely. And they will play the fairy hopefully, so... Let's actually think about this one. I have 7 mana on the next turn, so I can double Jace for a total of 8 loyalty, 24 cards. And I'm meaning, so he will have 3 cards still. So on the next turn I need to farewell. If he hits Jace with Shaw, that's bad. Actually need to think. Alright, man, when I talk too much I don't have time to think.
I will. Nothing could be more vulnerable
Enjoy.
than your memory.
Yep, it's very similar to the deck I've been playing. Spell Pierce. We need to check the counter spells.
Overly serious.
I think he might
What
have
was
one
that,
in the
handsome
hand,
devil?
at least. So, we generally need to survive. We could farewell this, right? If with Jace... Yeah, it's 8 loyalty in total. 24 cards. He will kill us in time, so we need to unfortunately go for farewell this turn. What about the graveyards? They have the heart. Man, we milled so much and there are 4 out of 5, that's crazy. So basically the Amon Hat is the biggest deal. Spell Pierce, probably one of them. I think it's just creatures. They're tapped out, so we are under no risk. Moment they tap out fully, we can mill them. After they draw with the fairy, okay, they aren't.
Nobody knows the best
Interesting.
better than me.
Interesting. They can make some fairies at dance step, right? How many do they have? Vandals? Are they playing them? No Vandals. Only one Mastermind. They probably play 4 or 3 at least. If we play one Jace, they don't have hard counter spells, I think. I hope. I really need this to work, man. Show me. I think he has make disappears, which is not enough.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
He should know what it means. It means I also have the last one. Alright, some shorted, some... I think Mastermind was there? Not sure. No. Just shorted and a lot of lands. Spell Pierce, second Spell Pierce, I believe. So he plays quite a lot of those. Alright, I mean... we will play Emperor at the end step, because I want him to counter it. This doesn't tap, so we need a blocker. So it won't be end step, right? They know they're dead if they don't kill us quickly. They need to buff it with 6 extra cards, so man. And they're already tapping out, that's really good. Make disappear me. No? Alright. If they have one negate in the deck, that would absolutely suck, but generally they don't play it. Like it's a tempo based deck, not a control one.
May your blade strike true.
Alright, you want to do it the hard way. Alright, you got it. Honestly, I could go for 3 mana. Let's not mess it up. All I need is 3 loyalty, right? If I play 4, he can Spell Pierce and make disappear. But he can do it also if I pay 3, right? I have 5 mana, so make disappear into Spell Pierce. Man, honestly, I think he might have it. He might actually have it, man. But last turn he didn't do it. Man, how many Spell Pierce can you play in this meta? Alright, I think we're going for it, we don't have much time. 1 make disappear is a given. Oh my god, it worked! It worked! Alright, I wasn't sure, because this is exactly like double mana. Imagine double make disappear, we would need to pay 8 mana. Alright, we did it. That was a harsh game, man. Start was not good for us. And we will play with the Triumph. This is an actually good hand. We should be okay. We don't have removal though, and our opponent still plays mono red. Grand Wizard? More like I play cards. Alright, so let's counter. Hopefully it's a 2-drop. That's the perfect case for us. I mean, it's never perfect against mono red, but you know, as good as it gets. Wow. Man, every game is the same. Why would you play this matchup if you don't have to? Alright, how do we play it? We definitely need Emperor on the next turn, so I think it's Farmhand. We could also risk first for Discover. Let's actually rethink it, because it's an important decision. First will be super light, we won't have tempo to play this. Yeah, I think we need Emperor. We also get this as a defender for the next turn, so I think it's okay. Kinda. I always fear I click that I decline. Like, why do I need to do this? I mean, it makes card better, but I'm a dummy, so I'm always scared that I mess it up and waste the full effect. They know Emperor is on the... man, do they even know this? I think even mono red should realize that 4 mana might be the Emperor turn. But man, this is really bad play, but I think they're trying to... So if they play Sukenzan as the first land, it means they don't have mountains. And Mishra's Founder like makes sense, right? Because this is colorless, so they needed a colored mana. So it means they have no lands. All of this is like burn and, you know, this kind of stuff. And let's see what the play is. They are digging. I didn't check. Man, was this the new card? Or they just had land all along? Alright. That's interesting decision. How much they can burn us? They can play with fire and lightning strike. They didn't attack with the founder, so they definitely have stuff. I could also play Emperor. That's a big decision for the game. This will decide if we win, so let's think about it. Alright, if I play the Emperor... Man, I cannot talk and think. Like, I do one or the other. So... If I plus, this is 4 loyalty for them to burn. They need double burn spells, and then we redraw with first. If they kill the farmhand in response, that's fine. We just exile the Kumano and we are still at 2 loyalty. I think that's a good play. They definitely have burn, but they need a lot of it, and it also taps into their turn. They, as you have seen before, they did not want to kill the farmhand. Now they have to. 1 burn spell is out. We are still at 4 loyalty on the Emperor. If they lightning strike, she's still there. Ah, pretty darn good so far. And we can redraw with first. Unless they play one version in 10 that plays a sorcery speed 4 damage. Because why not, right? Man, this is weird. This is really weird, man. Was the only card that will punish what we did. And of course, he not only plays this, which... This is not a good card for the deck. It makes no sense, kinda. Alright, I'm salty, man. This was a good play, like, objectively, but... You cannot play around everything. And sometimes you meet a guy that plays bad cards in his deck, and it will work, because nobody plays around this. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Yep, why the hell not? We have 2 basics, fortunately, and that's a big deal. We just play all the planes, right? Let's go with the farmhand. And I mean, let's see what burn he has right now. This time we will do it differently. Mono red has no basics. Oh my god, this is literally the first time I have seen mono red getting dealt damage by their own Punisher while we aren't. Oh my god, their version is so greedy. So greedy. We could bounce it. But that's a lot of damage. What the counter goes on? It goes on Kumano, right? And that's not something we want to bounce. 5 damage to the face means we are at 6. And they still can replay Raiju. If we minus to the Raiju, what happens? Then we plus the farmhand, bounce the Punisher maybe? No, we can bounce Emperor again, but this would be just a 2-2. Man, it's hard. It's actually hard, because that's insanely good play for them. If I Otawara, what happens? Like, they're a bit behind. And we need to hope that they cannot draw cards. As usually in this matchup, because this matchup is basically about who draws what. And there's nothing you can do about it generally. Which is my favorite part of the matchup, you know? Just decisions not being relevant and top decks being decisive on the games. Seems about right. Man, you know he will draw it. Enjoy the damage to the face. I mean, I enjoyed this part of the game at least. Them hitting themselves in the face. A Strangler. Cool. Everything sorcerer speed, so they have less burn than normal mono red deck. We cannot know, it might be Founder. So,
Now you've done it. That's
we
fun.
can make a token and block Kumano, exile the Punisher. Or we can exile the Punisher and take 2 damage. If they had burn, would they play it? Maybe obliterating board. Yeah, they might have it. I think we need to play like this. Like, being greedy against their suboptimal version might be actually detrimental to our win. And let's see. Let's see. We still have Jace, we still have Emperors, we have a lot of stuff. Let's see. Lightning Strike. Alright, she basically healed us for 5 or 8 damage, man.
Still have
That's insane. We cycle this one with the rest of the mana. Told you, we have Jace. But they have Raiju and they will top deck a land soon. We definitely need more lands. We could go for Memory Deluge, because if we hit Make Disappear, that would really help. We don't care about amount of life. Like, we need to hit another Emperor, man. Make Disappear is decent. And Memory Deluge to keep drawing more cards. I really hope he draws a land. We need it. Jace is not great because there's no like sorcery targets. That's a perfect draw. That's literally the perfect draw. That's the only card we cannot counter. If he drew a land, we would win this game. But he didn't. See? Everything just counts on who draws what. Perfect. So we are already at 3. If he wants. I need to disable Swift Spear. The only good part about this whole play is that I can disable the Swift Spear because it stays on board. Man, when you see a like haste creature is already slow enough, like, you know, the format is pretty bonkers. Can you please draw this land, because then I can win the game? Oh boy. Maybe I take this. Enjoy. That was his full turn. I actually prefer it. Wow, that's some quality garbage draw. One of the worst cards. We need to hit Emperor, man. We need to hit Emperor as soon as possible. Now we actually don't want him, right, to hit the stuff. No, we can, because we have 5, 7 and 3. Let's not show it. I need something for this Foundry. Fortunately, he's not you. Thank you. Finally. Finally. First we check this and we see all of our options. Emperor, finally. What is the other spell? Alright, this is important. Also, if we wait, they will scoop. So, Raiju, we can either counter it permanently or soul partition it, but it can come at the wrong time, so it's probably Make Disappear, right? And Emperor goes on the Foundry, and we disable the Swift Spear with Jace. That's the play. So what is the strategy? It's Soul Partition, because then we can reuse the Emperor. With Soul Partitions we basically have 3 Emperors, and that's the win con. Hopefully they will keep attacking, but even Mono Red might not attack in this situation. So I disabled this one, because then I hope he activates the Foundry to pressure us, because he knows that in card advantage we can use Deluge, and we get ahead. Of course, as always, Lightning Strike into play with fire wins the game, and that's how we roll generally. Sure, he just keeps investing cards into Jace. I love it. He gains nothing out of this. Do it. That's the win con. Him activating this Foundry. But you can see this matchup is always like hoping that he doesn't draw something. If he does, he wins. See? Mono Red. Just press attack all by habit. Fortunately, we won the game. Do we do it or we just trade? No, I like the live game. I want the live game. And now we can go for... Do we mill him? No.
I guess that's that.
We play Emperor and that's the true income. See, you just need what, 10 mana or something like this, and you can also have your own triple or double Emperor.
Keep watch for intrusion.
Let's get rid of this guy. So it's disabled and now we won. Man, this is what you need to beat guy playing 3 cards in a row. Like, man, it's insane. Oh, I will never get over this. I'm just happy there's no Embercleave and Annex because, man, I still have nightmares about those cards. Oh man, so many tokens. So much. The 11-3 with double strike. Oh, see how good at Magic he is? Let's enable this one. What is the target? They cannot even understand what is the true win con, man. They don't even know how to play this game. The Emperor is a true win con. Because that's how we win. We don't win by milling. And they have no idea how to play this game. Emperor. And let's take Memory Deluge to keep stuff coming. Especially that we can play it on this turn. As you can see, we have stuff. So at this point you just win by pure card advantage. Even though we have another Emperor, maybe I should do something else, but you know, it's fun. This way. Ah, you want to block? No, they never do. As you can clearly tell, I'm enjoying the match. Here, grab another Jace, I heard you like them. We could draw cards, but we don't need to, we have enough. The one thing I would change is having a creature that is tapped, so we can life gain 2 at instant speed. Right now we cannot. So, like, you know, Stoke the Flames into Lightning Strike could, with enough creatures, theoretically work. Let's see if he knows how Emperor works. He does. Perfect. So what do? We do the motivational tactic, right?
See you later.
See you later, and hello. And we life gain even more, and they are still in the game, not understanding their situation, because they are used to winning games when they shouldn't. Alright, let's make 6/6, 2-turn Lifa. So as you can see, the Jace they removed didn't even matter. Like, we have Samurais that can block the Swift Spear. Even if he kills one of them with Lightning Strike, this is a 3-3 and it can still block, so Emperor was the one that counted. It also life gains, Jace cannot. Is this the time to rope, because he's mad that he didn't win by playing all the cards in his sub-optimal version of the deck? Man, like, where's the burn, bro, in your burn deck? Yep, they will rope us, man. A true Grand Wizard of Magic. And imagine playing better Magic than this. Alright, let's cut the video and the salty commentary into the explosion. Oh? Oh no, they are still roping. Alright, so our Monored friend, our Grand Wizard, our absolute master of magic, that is at the low diamond with tier 1 deck, is roping after losing the game. And after making, I think, most possible misplays. I mean, this is what you need to endure to hit Mythic, man. Mono-red, like, they are still here. Alright guys, going first, that's really good. Decent hand, let's start. Let's see if he's also mono-red as everyone, or maybe he's playing some other deck that actually requires skill. Mono-black, nice. We will have a nice game of Magic, ladies and gentlemen. We'll actually play this game. Man, I cannot be more salty for mono red than right now. This is really good for us to play. Let's start with this one so I don't mess it up, alright? Because we need this exile and later it will come at Blitz, so Sorcery Speed Exile won't hit it. Now we have 4 Emperors to 3 Underdogs at worst. We can tempo them out, because we have first, and that's a good card. Let's see what the draw is. So with this draw, we will cycle Raffine Tower. If that wasn't a land, we would maybe keep it. This is a better land, so let's play it. There's nothing for 1 mana and you don't want to tap out. We have an instant, they should know it. They just don't care. Oh, I did a big mistake. I forgot this is a plane. I'm still not very good at playing for the planes on curve. I always forget it. But fortunately, I'm lucky, so I don't need to be good. I mean, we are doing it anyway, right? So, I usually don't respect my life total too much, so maybe let's try it. And see? It would be better to not play Soul Partition. So I will not respect my life total again after this game. I think we can cycle safely all of those lands. That's one of the good sides of the deck. It also shows nice instant speed interaction. Oh my god, please stop. This is the card I absolutely love. This is our destroyer. Liliana lost me so many games, it's not even funny, man. Alright.
You won't be outsmarting me.
I needed this. Alright. Still. We definitely need to play the Emperor into something. I think we might be forced to discard Raffine Tower. We probably want the other cards, right? But we need this for laydown arms. That's our 4th plane for sure, that. And at some point we need it. Yep. Not super happy about it. They didn't play land for the turn. It's make disappear or lay down arms. I'm not sure which one.
Have things we'd rather forget.
I will risk. I might regret it. Especially that the next turn they can discard my hand. Alright, show me the edict or the removal. Because of the tap land? Right? Yeah, we played the tap land. That was also a priority. So, not looking super hopeful. I think we'll lose this one. Indeed. At least there's no Mirex token, that's something. This is the card we need to protect against shorted, so that's something. I mean, not sure if drawing bad card is good, but this is the point of the game when I'm happy about drawing bad card. So they can play this. I'm not sure what oops are. They usually mean the mean oops that, I'm so good, I played the card from the top. But I'm not sure if that's what he meant. He had a creature, so the oops was because he messed up, right? It's the creature. So it's basically killing samurai only. I mean, if we play make disappear into this, this delays ultimate. If we counter, he needs to -2. We will surf shorted somehow else. I don't know how, but we will. We need to make sure that the board is a bit more manageable with Liliana. Oh my god, he went for it.
Overthink things.
He went for it. That's pretty huge, man. Wait. Maybe we just go with the whiteboard. I really want the Emperor, man.
We've got the edge in this fight.
We can go up to 4. I think soul partitioning my own Emperor seems like a decent play, right?
Do not touch me again.
So he will plus, he really likes it. Maybe, we'll see. Partition Emperor is pretty strong play. He really likes discarding cards. If I do it like this, I could also get rid of Liliana, but she will be rid. Sorry. Moment. Alright, it's fine. But she will be replayed, so I still think it's an Emperor. The problem is that I cannot attack through shorted. I need to draw something good.
Try not to miss me.
Enjoy the discard. It's in exile zone, so it's not discarded. S is his shorted. You are losing something, my friend. And I'm losing life. But this is first strike. It kills Aether, Liliana or shorted. That was a good play, I like it. Finally! Thank you! Oh my god. Oh, it was so annoying. Liliana is the worst nightmare man for this deck. And suddenly, just like this, do we want to draw a card at the cost of 2 life? We probably do, right? Please, don't let him draw removal from top. Just this one time. Please. Please, please, please. I think drawing card is pretty important, man. He plays Tenacious Underdogs. Alright. If I give him the Underdog, I will cry. I will mill myself. Let's get rid of all the best cards. You know what? It didn't turn out so bad. Please don't draw. Yes! Yes, we did it. We beat Liliana. And it will... See? Soul Partition is how you win with this deck. Oh my god, just give me this one win, please. Alright, guys. This must be the game. We need to win this one. So let's try hard to maximum. I might comment a little bit less. We'll see. Alright. It doesn't feel like mono red, honestly. But it still might be. We're going first, that's good. I will keep it. I have only one blue source. And I have too much flute for sure. We don't have Triumph, so we cannot fix the blue mana. We cannot also cycle the land, so we are kinda destined. But when we hit the second blue, it will get a little bit easier. We still have Emperor and Farmhand. And I mean, we need some good draws. We need some good draws. I think I might recall this guy, I'm not sure. Right, MRF? Do you recall him? Said I won't comment, I'm talking all the time. Esper Legends. Drawing next land, man. We have basically only lands in the hand. That's really bad so far. Not looking great. Like, those two cards should be like make disappear and blue mana or something. Initiate. Or maybe just mono white. Alright, soldier. We need to dig into sand for them. Not best draw. Farmhand really important here. This is an absolute garbage turn. Not looking good so far. We got flooded like crazy. Can we win this? So good at Magic. However, it loses them some tempo. You know what? You deserve it. You deserve it for us getting flooded with no blue mana. So I think this is the play. I know it's a bit weird. I honestly think this is how we need to do it. It really slows him down and suddenly he has no protection. Alright. He has to attack, right? If he doesn't, that's even better for us. 5 converted mana costs 2 lands before we can lay down arms with it, or however you say. We need to win this game, man. This is our Mythic ticket, and I think we can. Scary, but yeah, he's having way better draw than we do. We cannot even Memory Deluge on this turn, man. I would just Memory Deluge and hit Sandfall, but not in this case. Alright. Alright. We cannot prevent training because of the ward, because that's a great ability. I never missed it. Man, when I talk, it's just so bad to win the game.
Run away. You'll be safer.
We need to slow the game down. Man, my voice. Alright, sorry guys for this. Getting some cough after all of those talking. Man, I'm talking like all day to myself, basically. Because I'm commenting all of those games. Yeah, 5 damage should be acceptable. We lay down arms this guy. I mean, we need to slow it down. Can we stop with the flute? Man, the amount of lands we drew is absolutely incredible. 7 lands in 12 lands, something like this. I know we have a lot, but at least make it blue. We are only drawing white lands from the whole deck. I cannot even make a Memory Deluge since 3 turns. Alright, since 1 turn, never mind. Lay down arms on this one, exile knight, and pray? Seems that I have to do it, man. It's really bad. I don't like it one bit, man. Normally it should be a Sun for turn, and instead we need to burn all of our card advantage just to answer his better draw. 4 damage a turn, we probably will die to it, in all honesty. Especially if he pumps it with some, you know, Vanguard. What is the other choice? We can try to make a token and split the damage. He just attacks with this and this then, and we don't have blocks. He attacks this here, and we have to block or we lose the Emperor. We don't really prevent anything. That sucks, I think we'll lose this. We drew like 3-2 more. Like even with one card here, that is not a plains, at least an island. Like man, this is what this is my stage right now. I'm praying to draw a flute, but at least in the correct colors. Alright, stage 1. Finally we can start playing some of cards we are using in the deck. It has to be Emperor. Probably first. Maybe we can hit... The problem is we cannot afford so much. We will die, man. It's already 10 damage. So, this is my struggle with Mythic. Like, you work so hard for those wins, and then... I mean, you get bad draw, you get flooded, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. And that's it. Let's go another. Alright, going first is good. Jingitaxias on the other table. This must be epic. Make this appear is good, Sunfork is good. We keep it. I hope we won't get through that. This is a bit risky. But we have Memory Deluge in the deck, so usually we'll need quite a lot. Alright, already getting flooded. Let's go with the plains. Make this appear is extremely important. It seems to be some soldier deck. Ooh. Mono white control. I think we should have a good matchup against them unless they will draw a Fateful Absence, which is their best play for the next turn. Let's see. If we can avoid this one turn, we should be fine. Please don't. Okay, that's perfect. That's actually really good for us. Alright, guys. I'm starting to believe. Farmhand, because theoretically it can transform.
You can be made to obey.
I think we take 1 damage on Jace, and this gives us certainty. Yeah, they know that we kinda... Oh, they want to draw the card. That means they don't have good cards in the hand. You know what? It also means that the board will be smaller. Drawing cards is not as bad. Like, it's hard to endure the flute of value. It's already end step, man. Please don't Fateful Absence me right now. You know what? That's okay. I mean, I have the first attack, bro.
To me.
Which means that I could even make sure that we kill the Emperor, and that's honestly pretty huge play. They don't seem to be able to answer Planeswalkers, right? We can Otawara this. We could also mill a lot of cards. This is a low value play, right? If we use Otawara, we don't have much. But Emperor in board is super annoying. Like, she will be here for like 25 turns. So I think it's still worth it. Yeah, we can also make sure he's tapped out, yeah. Is Placing good? Or we want to have a wider board? We definitely will play this land for the Sunfall. Having a 3/3 is decent. And more loyalty. Yeah, let's go for loyalty for now. They cannot remove one Planeswalker, so let's give them
I
two.
have got new moves to teach you.
One problem solved.
Still have much to learn.
Not my favorite turn. Those make disappears are really hard to use after Emperor. I still think playing Emperor was right. Like, as you can see, we killed theirs. Celestus is annoying, strong, but bearable. And we still have Sunfall in the deck. Okay, this is incredibly good draw. This is one of the best draws, man. Man, so hard to use Make Disappear, right? I think this is a huge token. They will play 6 mana Emperor and exile it, but we still get some value out of all of this.
May your blade strike.
We could mill some cards, but we probably want to draw cards more. Alright. Do they play Paragon? I definitely want a land. Like, mana advance. As you can see, I'm fully tapped out every turn, and I always miss mana, so I need more. This is the turn for them. See? Told you. However...
For the entire multiverse.
No way. Yeah, like, come on. Like, I didn't even count on hoping for this misplay, so you know. And we can kill this one. And we can go wider. Which is probably correct. Theoretically. Like, we need to play something main phase, so let's start with Memory Deluge. We have Make Disappear mana, and we might hit something that is cool. Farmhand? As you can see, still short on mana every turn.
We can improve upon your ideas.
I didn't play land this turn, right? What is their best play? Eternal Wanderer. Maybe Warden, but we can exile it, like Sanctuary Warden. First we attack, that's for sure.
I don't fear monsters.
Like, you want -4. And having mana in this kind of matchup is extremely strong, man. It's really strong. Also first for this card, but we will hit basic, don't you worry. Basics are our thing. Let's see, Sweeper? Sweeper. Good. No targets though, and for him the problem is that we can mill him. And each time he searches for planes, his deck is smaller and smaller and smaller. And you get the idea. You get the idea. We can minus it very nicely. You can also lay down arms. We can also Memory Deluge. Wait, what is the 2 mana thing that he will get? Farmhand, so even less lands. I don't really want to go into the nighttime, in all honesty. I want to force him to use something. So we will play something main phase. We have 2 timeouts, so we can go lay down arms, but then we cannot cast Memory Deluge. Do we go Memory Deluge? No. It seems like a very, very bad idea. Every card milled will matter. Let's roll the dice. I lost, as usually. Not super happy about it, but you know, we'll take it. We still have decent price.
Become so.
We definitely do not want to lose the Emperor. Like, she can create some pressure. So this will create a constant flood of, you know, irritating tokens. So it means we need to end the game at some point. Alright. They are drawing cards. Sure. Mightstone. They are drawing more cards. Sure. They are closing 30, which means double Jace kills them. Not sure how aware they are, because that's the only thing they are doing, just drawing cards more and more. I think they are fishing for Fateful Absence, right? And he will make another token. Then we Sunfall, and we actually have a haste creature, which means they need to +1 the Emperor, the big Emperor. If I cycle it, they might kill Jace. I think they would play it, but let's see. See? This is how we went. So now, can we survive one more turn, man? I think we go for a slower one. So, we make Sunfall. We mill 3 cards or not? No. We will mill more later. Also, I kinda want him to kill Jace. That will help me. And now we make a token, and suddenly it's a bigger problem. We also played something main phase, so still no night. Like, he cannot afford 4 mana to switch the night times, and he cannot afford to not play anything. I kinda forgot about this one, to be honest, but it's fine. Yep. It means this one stays, and lay down arms is perfect against this one. Maybe we can stink some loyalty from Wanderer. Like, slowly but surely, you know? Drawing cards. I mean, his cards are not super scary, man. That's what he was waiting for. Alright, you have it. What's the target, my friend? This is Jace. Oh, you might not like it. See? You need to really play this deck well. If you did it first, or you left Jace with too much loyalty, like, they could win. Now we need a land and we win, right? You have double Jace. He knows about 1 only. Thanks to him drawing so many cards, that's why I'm not super scared. As you can see, he's just trying to cycle his whole deck, which basically plays into our plan. Land 4 and 4. 29. No interaction. Perfect. He should know. Like, when you see the first Jace, you know, like, the time of decisions tells everything, and -5 is, oh my god, it's already happening. In all honesty, they have really bad matchup against us. This is one of our better matchups probably, because we do the same thing as they do, but they have no counter spells and we can just double mill them. And they cannot beat it. Like, at some point it's inevitable, because they are defending against board, but they do not defend against mill with this deck. They have really no counterplay to this game plan. Turn 1 duress. It's one of those, right? But even with duress, you know, it hurts, but I have a lot of value in the hand. I'm not sure if we can say the same for his draw. Like, duress hurts him as well. The problem is that he knows about Make Disappears. That makes them much weaker. Especially now that he can play Tenacious Underdog. Yep, let's draw more of them. I still don't have enough Make Disappears. I still need the 4th one, after they know to play around them. So, the The duress didn't matter, but the fact he plays around cards I'm drawing is pretty insanely bad. I need to hit farewell at some point. This... I mean, I need to cycle a lot of cards, so I am playing first for discovery. I'm taking the damage. With so little cards in their hand after duressing, especially on the play, they're still playing into them, so they hope to run us out of counter spells. That won't work for sure. Interest. Oh, they wanted to prevent for... Can I stop drawing duplicates of the cards he has seen? Man, this is really annoying, I have to say. How am I supposed to win the game? I didn't play land as well, right? I might die, man. My draw is so bad I might actually die to this. I just need land. Please give me land. That's a cut down. So one of the cards is a cut down. Fortunately, at least we drew a card. I'm discarding the card he has seen because that's too annoying. He has Trespasser, but I shouldn't be short on value. At least I cannot play around it right now. Oh my god. Such a bad draw so far. I need to win those games, man. Our favorite card of the month. If I wasn't mana screwed, I could play around it, but I got mana screwed and I cannot play around it. So we need to hit farewell and somehow draw enough cards. I need farewell, so I will probably get rid of first. Yeah, probably. I think I need to start stacking Jace, because I will need some epic meal. They always have Liliana so quickly, man. Hurts.
Drop it.
Drop it. I will Liliana. I always do. I always drop them. So I can get rid... Man, if I mill a lot of cards, I mean I need a land, man. I think I just need this.
Become subdued.
I could draw lay down arms, so let's do it now. It wouldn't be a bad card. Farmhand? You know what? I'll take it. I have double Memory Deluge in the graveyard. So we play one Farmhand. Do we go for Make Disappear? That's the last one. It's not amazing. The most expensive card is like Charlotte or Geeks Command. But it's still better than nothing, right? And I will maybe have a creature in the board, so that will make Disappear much better. I could actually counter a lot with it. And I can Memory Deluge on the next turn. Thank you! Oh my god. Are you playing Kaya, bro?
You won't be outsmarting me.
Oh, I will, Kaya. Or Liliana, sorry. Is that farewell? Probably not, man. It will take a while before we cast it, but it's still our only answer. I will go for Make Disappear, especially that I want to use Memory Deluge on the next turn. Alright, they are ultimating. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh my god, Liliana, why? I could draw a card. Theoretically, it can be Soul Partition. That would really help me. Or I can just mill them for 7 and exile everything. But then I also don't have my Memory Deluge. They will split very brutally. But then I just keep 4 lands, right? And they have no Liliana. Seven card. Man, such a hard game. Liliana is the only problem. If not her, we would win already. 48 cards, so many. Maybe we need to hope that they cannot answer Jace. I like it. I think this might be the best play, man. They might also do a wrong split. I think we'll just count everything on Jace. Please don't draw Edict or something like this. I will cry in my corner, man. Go. Enjoy my draw. Oh, that's such a greedy play. Duress, Dreams of Steel. What if you hit the wrong one for the wrong matchup? They fortunately hit Duress perfectly, but you know, man, this Duress was game deciding. They're not going for it yet. Interesting. Interesting. So they will ultimate and still try to keep Liliana up. We need to discard so many cards, man. From their deck, I mean. They need to ultimate on the next turn, so we will. The best split is Jace on one pile, rest of the lands on the second pile, and I will probably take Jace. I can cast Memory Deluge with mana I take from the lands. What other possibilities are? Not much, man, not much. 8, so 24 cards, that's 23 still in the library. I could draw one card, but it's not great. I need to keep plussing, and I hope he makes the wrong split. Like, even 2 lands and Jace is absolutely amazing for me. Every land he will put into Jace pile is basically a free misplay. Enjoy, bro. You need to tap mana first, because you cannot answer to the, you know, sacrifice effect alone. You can only answer the whole trigger. You also cannot go to next phase, but we can cast Memory Deluge this way. Man, I really need him to make bad plays. The correct split is Jace on one pile, all of the lands on the second pile. If he's thinking, I hope he doesn't realize it, because the choice is really easy here. There's no point in giving me any lands. And probably with Memory Deluge I might be forced to get double land or something ridiculous like this. Man, he has zero idea how to play this matchup. Thank you. Man. Just please don't draw Edict from the top. That's the only thing that I fear. No way. I think he might have an Edict, man. Jace. And probably a land. How many cards? 9. So together 14 loyalty, 42 cards. Not enough. Not enough. Please don't. No freaking way he has the Edict. Oh my god. Oh my god, I was so scared about this one, man. The correct play. The next turn is what? 15, 45 cards. He has one draw to win this game. Be my guest, my friend. Man, told you, I need him to not know how to play the game. It's pretty high diamond, man. They should really know how to split those parts. Especially if they main deck mono black, which they usually do. Imagine if we had one land. Yep, we did it. We won because he doesn't know how to play Magic. That's the truth. If he played right, we would lose. But fortunately, they usually mess the split with Liliana. I don't know why, but they nearly always mess it. 45, that's perfect amount. I wouldn't recover if he gave me 0 lands on one of the piles. Thank you. Man, Avatar of Liliana. Liliana on turn 4. Duress. And he still threw this game by not making right decisions. I mean, that's why I like non-mono red matchups. Decisions matter, and you can actually win by decisions. We don't have Make Disappears, unfortunately, but we can play lands for a few turns. We also have a little bit of board presence, you know, not much, but enough. We need to win this game, man. I really need to win this game. I need to start editing the video. I don't have time to play. I need to hit Mythic right now, man. We don't need lands. So we don't need the farmhand. There's no priority, but it wouldn't show a Make Disappear. How many cards do we have? 7, so if we get any more, we need to discard. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I don't want to discard cards, and we'll see. Maybe he counters something. Oh, he was thinking. We saw no priority with no spell on the stack, and now he had clear priority. He actually was thinking about something. So we are guaranteed that this is a Make Disappear in the hand. Jace. I mean, we are doing similar stuff, bro. I don't think they have chosen right. And that's why a little bit of board presence is pretty good.
We've got the edge in this.
He wasted one of his best cards for the matchup. So it's like Esper control with Mill as a win con probably. And we already pressure them quite hard. So as you can see, this is how the downfall starts. Now there is a big question how we want to use our Jace. I think we want to mill it like fully. I think that's one of the ways we can win the game. We definitely play it, no questions asked. We will probably lose it because he will remove the samurai token. There's not much we can do about it. I have enough cards. Problem is, they play Esper because of Voidrant, so they probably can remove the Planeswalker. The question is, what was the board that they didn't go for Emperor? I don't know, man, that wasn't a great play. What if they don't have Voidrant? What if they didn't have it? We have one more Jace. I really want to Soul Partition it, that's the point. I played this one. I need to think, guys. Reason. I want to have a chance to survive Jace. Because on board he cannot kill it. Voidrant? Voidrant, he had it. Weird that he didn't play it on the Emperor. I don't understand this part. I don't think it was bluff. But this is what threw me off a little bit. Alright, let's try. Dissipate mana. I think they're playing very control-y version, so generally we should not win this game, but we will still try. They have better build for the mirror than us. No Mirex though. We also did not hit a single counterspell so far in 1/3 of the deck. That's never good in this kind of matchup. Tapping mana. You are crazy, my friend. 1 mana something. March? Cut down. Yeah, makes sense, right? Makes sense. Maybe I want to Soul Partition the token. Aha! It's not visible anymore. Huh, we could get rid of this. That would give us some board advantage. You know what? I like it. I like this play. Because this will kill our Emperor, like 90%. And this way he is under more pressure. Which means that it's harder to cast 7 mana Memory Deluge. He still does it while we are tapped. So he will have really good 2 cards. But we can also play it if we want. So at the worst case we can trade being tapped out for 1 extra turn, so each one of us gets two cards basically. I want to go wide because that forces some sweepers, and when they cast sweepers they are behind on mana and they're fully tapped. Time for some make disappears. Let's prepare ourselves for brutal Jace. Those were really bad cards. We will discard what? A land? Or lay down arms or Sunfall? Sunfall is not bad card, man. Lay down arms is definitely here. Oh, I have make disappear somehow. Not sure why. I guess I took it. Yeah, I guess. And I'm too tired. Farewell. I think land is more important than farewell, man, in this matchup. Let's prepare for double Jace. Oh my god, he missed it. Good, good. It's definitely something we need. You know what? Maybe we go even wider and force the sweeper. I like it. I have another Emperor, and this way she's more relevant. We are playing a bit aggressively, so we are losing some of the value, knowingly, just to put more pressure on them. A normal Memory Deluge. Enjoy, my friend. You have a Memory Deluge advantage over us. You never like to see it, but what can you do, man? We didn't draw ours, but we at least have first for Discover, so it's not the worst. We have enough basics, so Field of Ruin is not a problem. See? This way I can tap him fully, but he still gets the token. The token is annoying. The token is annoying. If I draw double Jace, it's good, but not good enough yet. Maybe we allow it. I want to draw cards. What would you say, my friend? Can I draw some cards? Wow, those are pretty garbage cards. Worst for the matchup ever. And this is really important at some point. Alright, we need to think. I can kill his token, unless he's smart and never activates it, unless he gets some good deal. That will be a problem then. He just pays the mana if I make disappear, and I cannot punish his, fact that he's tapped out. I don't like it at all, man. I don't like it at all. I will use Eiganjo to protect against the token. I mean, I can get make disappeared as well, so that's not great. Alright. Not good draw, so we cannot punish what he's doing. Discarding cards again. I could soul partition it, but it's not amazing, man. It's really not. Oh my god, I nearly cast it. I wanted to go to end step. And discard it. Oh my god, that would be a huge mistake. If I cast it, that would be probably game losing. And he is indeed playing quite smart. Let's try to go for the Emperor and see how much it gets countered. Not yet. We'll have to see it.
I've learned much during my
I can use Eiganjo to protect Emperor.
May your blade strike true.
And we go again. We played this land and we use the functional lands to do the functional things. Make disappear is a bit better now.
Guards, to me.
An obvious bait is an obvious bait, but he cannot afford to not do anything. Tapping Field of Ruins, nice, nice. We could Soul Partition it for additional damage. Is it worth it? Can we win this way? I don't think we can. Let's just use Eiganjo. It has less functions in this matchup than Soul Partition. So we keep the board, we have some tokens, we still have Soul Partition that can be used as Emperor Saver. Here we go. Memory Deluge. Good. And you need to work with those 6 cards. Please stop drawing Memory Deluge, bro. Like really, no. Okay, Sunfall again. As always, a bit irritating. Enough mana for Make Disappear. So he's using basically Sunfalls to counter my Emperor. Pretty good play, not gonna lie. Man, where are my Jaces? How many did I draw? 1? 1. I have a lot, man. Alright, we need to accumulate huge amounts of mana. Yes, that's the power. This is the power we needed. One Soul Partition might be for this. He will use the mana at the end step, so far no dissipates, right? I don't know what list is he using. Let's wait until he taps the mana. We can pay for Make Disappear, that's important. A hard counter spell approaches? No. I think it's just Headquarters. I like board presence, but I need to dig into Jace, man, as soon as possible, because we need Jace, man. Like, we need to finish this game while he is low on mana, because at some point he will draw Memory Deluge. If he kills Emperor, that's perfect. I just want... Okay, that's good. That's really good draw. Alright, alright. I probably play Raffine Tower, man. I need as much lands as possible this game. I will need to make a huge turn one time. 1 Make Disappear. Man, we drew only 2 Make Disappears and 1 Jace in 2/3 of the deck. That's really not great. Oh, this will hurt. Show me what you got. Alright, this is what we needed. I think I did it too quickly. In all honesty, I think that was a mistake. I should wait like 7 seconds. This would show that maybe I didn't hit what I wanted and I whiffed. If he's smart, he will realize that it seemed like I hit what I wanted. So we could counter the Emperor. We probably want to Make Disappear. Yeah, I will Soul Part. How many cards? 32.
Now you've done it.
Close.
That's coming off.
I think I'm too low on mana and I don't want to give him good targets for Make Disappear.
Guards, to me.
If he plus, then we target it with Soul Partition probably. Soul Partition is basically a Jace, right? We have laid down arms, so you know what? Let's not give him a good target.
We've got the edge.
Like, we won't get... I cannot speak. We won't get better than lay down arms on this. And life total is not really relevant. That's not how we win the matchup. I never killed anyone with just damage in this kind of matchup, you know? See? We have those. I hope he doesn't realize why I'm doing it. Now he cannot Memory Deluge. Unless he kills Samurai first. Worth a try always. So we have 10 mana. 10 mana to rule them all. He will cast Memory Deluge, but we can counter it. And we probably will. He's aware of this tap land. So the situation will be same again. How many cards? 6 to 7. Enjoy your tokens, but not a card.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa. and I will
He got
protect
the
my people.
not important stuff. It actually makes my son feel better. I need to tap him out once this game. And then we double Jace and we win.
To me.
We just need him to tap out to basically misplay how we win this game. Like, I want him to think that something is game winning, but it's not. And I still need a lot of mana after it. I might start using soul partitions. If we pressure his Emperor, we can kill it, you know?
May your blade strike true.
It's 30 cards. Now we can start fighting for the board. He can block one of the samurais. He needs to use one of the cards if he wants to do something more. Make disappear, still here. As you can see, live game, he thought that he will die to damage. Come on, bro. One make disappear with no casualty is enough for the deluge. Let's see if we can kill Emperor. We shouldn't. But maybe we will, but I'm not sure. He has 6 cards on me. That's not a lot of options. And we indeed killed the Emperor for free. That's insane, man.
Will cross
That's
it.
insane. Which means that he might be forced into Sunfalling. Nah? He is under more and more pressure. Ah, that explains it a little bit, doesn't it? Sure, but I'm getting my Memory Deluge then. How much mana do I have? 4, 6. Not perfect, not perfect. But we can double cast Memory Deluge then. At his end step. You got it. We are fighting for the board, my friend. I mean, this will be a worthwhile mythic game.
Just underwhelming.
I'm at 17 cards, man. Oh my god, I need to actually be careful. I need to stack all of the make disappears. I need enough creatures to make casualty for each one of them. So I probably don't want to trade too much. Yep.
May your
I might even sacrifice Emperor, man. Just to keep one more creature. Sure. Going quiet.
to me.
Voidrant cannot be countered, so maybe let's not counter it. That's my idea for this turn.
Yes.
To not counter uncounterable spells. That was main phase though. That's some mana that he spent. I need him to cast one more spell and we should be fine with Jacing. Oh yes, counter it. Triple Jace and Soul Partition. Alright. Alright. I probably need the land in all honesty. The more the better. The more the better. I don't want to trade, but his make disappears are also casualtied. If he plays them, but I mean he has to, right? He has to play them. Triple Jace. One Jace kills us, so I think we need to go with it. The problem is that if we fight for it, he plays his own Jace and we die. Honestly, he seems to be a really good player. And I think that's his plan to win. He has Jason there, and how many he used? One? Only one. He plays 2 or 3 probably, at least. But I cannot defend against all the Jaces, man. If he spams them, I'm dead. I think this will be a sacrificial Jace. Just to, you know, soften him up. Yep, casualty incoming. Oh, or just a hard counter spell, maybe. Just a hard counter spell. Not perfect, not perfect. Let's see. He can trade 2 of them, but not the third one, unless he gives us 1 creature ahead. I could Soul Partition, but maybe we can use Voidant or something. We are not playing more this turn, I think. How much mana is it? Man, it's scary. I cannot double Jace anyway, right? What if they have... And 1 Jace kills us, that's the problem. And we cannot defend against simple Jace. But after so much time, it's impossible he doesn't have counter spells in the end, right? So I will try to survive this 1 turn. I mean, I need to overload him right now. I need him to whiff on cards he needs.
See you later.
Feels a bit desperate, so maybe.
Let your
Maybe.
brain do the talking.
If I play Soul Partition on this, good player won't react. Alright. Man, it's getting really scary. I'm sure that I have 1 make disappear, so I shouldn't trade. That was quick. Man, it's nerve-wracking. We are generally not favored in this matchup. He runs hard counter spells, we do not. We are more tempo based, so we are trying to cheat the destiny, man. Oh my god, how much is this? We won! We hit Mythic! Oh my god! I'm so happy, man, after so many hours. After so many hours, I find that was the last counter spell I had. Oh my god, I'm so happy, it's crazy. I can finally go and edit the video and try to make it for today. Oh my god, that has been the most epic end for Mythic run ever. Oh my god, I'm so happy. He tapped. He tapped. Never tap against Sloth as a control deck. And you know what? Let's show him the business. Mythic with style, and let's enjoy the moment. Alright, and I'm really curious about the rank. Let's see the rank, guys. I think it should be pretty decent. We had insane win rate, the one we should never have. Alright, show me. I want to see the rank. Top 92 in the world. And guys, that's how you are top 100 in the world. You just don't need to have any life for 2 days and play like 12 hours a day. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed and see you tomorrow. I'm really tired but really happy. Going back to edit this video, hopefully it won't be too late. And guys, thank you for watching and subscribe if you appreciate the whole road to Mythic, because that was a big project, alright? I will say that. Alright guys, thank you for watching, you are amazing, and see you tomorrow.